Alright, hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So, we got some of the battles with Austria-Hungary done with last episode, so now I guess it's time to fight the Americans. And we got the Beowulf class battlecruisers, quite modern ones, Mark 5 16s, Generation 2 radar, versus a bunch of American ships. The Indianas, I don't think they're straightly bad ships, but they are very, very slow. They're not very old though, because the United States has gone on a scrapping spree not that long ago. That said, these ships could have been out to sea when other older ships were scrapped. I've seen them before in the previous battle. They're not like completely outdated, but they're not strictly modern battleships either. 3 turrets fore, 1 aft. Of course, the heavy cruisers are quite good. Light cruisers also decent, although not too fast, except for one of them, the Tuscaloosa class, and a lot of DDs, which are surprisingly slow for being such modern ships. Let's get my stuff organized. You can just join the other heavy cruisers, and you're all just gonna follow the Graf Spee. My DDs, I don't think they're gonna be that useful in this battle. Maybe to screen for enemy DDs, but the enemy DDs are so slow that I'm thinking the cruisers might just be able to take care of it. And they are smoking up the entire formation. Oh, we sank something. I don't know what. Can I see what I sank? It's probably something inside of the smoke screen. Guessing a DD. Scoring some pretty big hits. Okay, my DDs are a bit close to the battle cruisers now. Might end up sharing the fate of whatever it is that accidentally exploded on the enemy side. This is fine. These are the big battleships. I want to take care of the heavy cruisers first. Actually. My heavy cruisers can start focusing the DDs, which I'm guessing this might be. Or a light cruiser. Yeah, we're well inside of torpedo range if they've got... No, that might be one of the ships without torpedoes. Actually. think these are their light cruisers that do not have torpedoes. Which makes them not terribly dangerous, but targets to be sunk nonetheless. There we go, something with torpedoes. Yeah, these must be the DDs. What hit you, Hindenburg? 15-inch. From one of the battleships. Yeah, that's the Atlanta-class light cruiser with its Daka 5-inch battery. Do not want it burning the steer down. It doesn't have a lot of armor though. Everything is hiding in smoke. It was a pretty big hit on the Bremse, which has now lost one of its main guns and a lot of its ammo. Keep focusing the horn. Well, no, we can't because it went invisible. And my battlecruisers have elected to fire HE at these Atlanta-class cruisers, which I guess it's not. It's a pretty good idea, because their HE can penetrate the very light armor. 2.2-inch main belt plus 143%. Yeah, looking at like 5 inches effective. Which we can pen out to at least 25 kilometers with HE. But of course you can't pen what you can't see. And I think that's probably one of the main advantages of that American light cruiser class. Because they don't have torpedoes or anything like crazy mounted on them. I'm guessing their detectability range is quite short. So despite my spotting range being quite good, it kind of counters that. Especially when they're hiding in smoke, which they're not even all doing. They're just far away. So let's get a little bit closer, because we've established that at least those light cruisers that are closest to us do not carry torpedoes. "40 kilometers. What's my deck pen? 69 inches. Probably 70 something at 37 kilometers. My cruisers are again engaging the horn. There we go, which is now flooding. And might be sinking. Oh, they got most of it under control. Seems. Mark 352s. What kind of pen do you have? Yeah, deck pen is not too bad. At 35 kilometers, 51 inches. My deck armor is not that thick. So since the campaign only has... oh, something had a very bad day. Since the campaign only has like 4 years left, less than that, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of future classes of battleships and battlecruisers. Well, I might make some. And in that case, I think even thicker deck armor might be needed. Because 150 inches of deck armor penetration. Let's say 150 quality. My modern armor is a little bit better than that, but yeah, we're gonna need 20 inches of deck armor. Of course, the main deck armor doesn't have to be that thick, because we've got to add the Citadel deck armor as well. Heavy cruisers, you can cease fire. Do not waste all your ammo at 28 kilometers. Bremse has taken a lot of punishment. Taken 3 15-inch hits. There we go, flooding on the Polding. Yeah, we might flood her out. Nah, maybe. No, they're getting it under control. But that might be the end of her. Hansa, Beowulf, you can already switch to the Truxton. While Hindenburg and Graf Spee continue. Polding went down. So one battleship kill already. What kind of deck armor do the Americans have? That's quite a lot of deck armor. 11 inches plus a 5.3 inch inner deck. They only have Citadel 3. Gonna slow down a bit because the cruisers are lagging behind. And also to get that cruise speed bonus. Okay, we're gonna speed up again. Get closer. And let's not forget the thumbnail. There we go. But yeah, there are a couple of ships that I do want to design before the end of the campaign. They might not see action unless I do some save file shenanigans to make them finish construction in time for the end. One of them being a new I wouldn't say battle cruiser, because I'm planning on building it on a battleship hull. Essentially a fast battleship. Just because the German battlecruiser hull is a little bit limiting. I think you can do a bit more with either modern battleship 1 or 2 with regards to what kind of towers you can use. 33 kilometers. Even with a new graphics card, the game kind of stumbles when I hover over an enemy ship. So yeah, that's one of the ships I want to design, and it will probably be armed with 16-inch guns, like the Beowulf class. I'm just hoping I might be able to make it a little bit faster. It probably sounds funny, given that I'm planning on building it on a battleship hull instead of a battlecruiser hull, but I think with some of the towers you have available on the battleship hull, yeah, you do get a rare tower with a space for a funnel. You can't use the built-in barbettes on the battlecruiser hulls for 16-inch guns anyway. So yeah, something kind of like the Koenig class battleships I have, just a bit faster. More deck armor, definitely. Of course, just as I had some targets for my heavy cruisers, the targets go invisible. Fine, fire AP then, if you need the extra range. So yeah, and the other type of ship I want to build, more of a meme ship really, something with max length 20.9-inch guns, perhaps single barrels, basically some kind of long-range sniper. Yeah, I'm thinking like 4 single barrel 20.9-inch guns plus 22 caliber 22% barrel length. Not practical, but perhaps fun. I want to see how much range you can get out of it. Because again, when you're designing ships for custom battles, you're limited to even with the 1940 tech era, which is the latest, you're limited to Mark III 20-inch guns. But in the campaign, I've got the Mark Vs unlocked. Well, almost. A couple of months. So, another battleship went down. And the third class is a heavy cruiser, but with 8-inch guns. But I need to see what kind of towers I have available. Because for what I'm planning on doing, the ones with built-in barbettes, not really what I'm after. Okay, suddenly have some DDs kind of close. Slapping some ships out of the water. No, that's not a torpedo cruiser. This guy has not launched torpedoes, and it went down to extensive fire. Secondary weapons to the rescue. Well, they smoked up. Harley Burke suddenly finding itself a lone center of attention as everything else became invisible. The captain is like, no, wait! My smoke is on cooldown. Sorry, you were left hanging. 93 million DD. Ouch. My 16s are down to a couple of HE rounds. Samoa, almost dead. Let's finish her off. Willard Keith took a big hit. Samoa down to 4%. 2%. It's the secondaries doing the work now. Structural damage. There we go. All 3 battleships sunk. Look at the green number going up. That's just from the secondaries from my cruisers. Yeah, none of them have any main gun ammo left. Time is running out. Sink what I can first. Completely out of ammo. Yeah, completely out. We're just gonna end it. So some ships got away. We sunk 16 though. That's almost 1776. Not quite. Yeah, 3 battleships sunk. 1 heavy cruiser, the other one got away. Lots of DDs sunk. Some not even identified. They were just sailing a bit too close to where my shells were landing. So who did what here? 87 Beowulf, 49 Hansa, 38, 37. And decent damage numbers from my cruisers as well. Okay, let's see. Did we have any other... we do have some other battles this time. North Dakota class battleships. That's 8 16-inch guns. Okay, okay. 23.5 knots, still kind of slow. And an Indiana. Columbus class heavy cruiser. That's a very expensive heavy cruiser. More so than the battleships, actually. Spurgeon's class destroyer still kind of slow. Why are the Americans not making their DDs faster? Like, they're very expensive, which, I mean, if you take a look at the American economy in this campaign, that's well, no reason for them not to make their ships expensive. simply put. Let's do this. Let's see how my super uber mega battleships fare against what seems like a pretty reasonable battleship. Of course, I've got the definite range advantage here, especially with Siegfried Kirchheis, the 19-inch guns, which have 84.2 kilometer AP range. Very poor deck penetration though, because the muzzle velocity is just too high, so the arc of fire is kind of flat. Ledenkampf. That's better deck penetration. At 35,000 meters, 134 inches. Reinhardt. A very good 91 inches of deck penetration. Yeah, these are okay. These are following. And the heavy cruisers can just follow the battlecruisers. The DDs, again, even though these are Z-39s, decent torpedoes, lots of guns, they are mainly included to protect from submarines and minefields on the campaign map. Scoring some hits already. 20-inch penetration. What was that 19-inch from Siegfried? Oh, they're all on low fuel. Is that one of the super expensive heavy cruisers? Just had its day completely ruined by Kirchheis. Oh, the damage numbers are just insane. So here are the American battleships. Yeah, this it's still kind of like a modernized Dreadnought type of hull. But that's a very that's a good looking ship, I would say. That's the Indiana class. That's another was it North Carolina? Yeah, these are some decent looking ships. Siegfried, you have a target. Lennenkampf, you have a target. Reinhardt, you have a target. Starmark and Württemberg, targetary rare one. I haven't even turned my line yet. These super battleships are so cumbersome. And that cruiser I was firing at went down. Württemberg, okay. You're gonna detach and retreat. You've had enough. Which means these cruisers are instead gonna follow the Mackinson. Might this be the end of the old... Yeah. That's, I fear, is the end of the old Württemberg. Well, she seems to have it under control. DDs, get back here. I need your smoke screen. I do not need your smoke screen anymore. That was that my first battlecruiser loss? Other than the König Wilhelm that took a submarine to the face early on in the campaign, but we don't count submarines. I'm gonna let it sink a little bit more and then do a thumbnail out of it. "31, 12, 16. One battleship went down. Reinhardt, did you kill that battleship? That's great, I'm proud of you. We're gonna keep targeting the big ships. Don't get distracted by a couple DDs. Okay, let's see now. Like so. And you may please type F in the comments for a ship that's been with us since I don't know which episode did she launch in? She was built in the 1910s, I'm pretty sure. Or at least early 1920s. Of course, while I'm crying over my 20-plus-year-old battlecruiser sinking, the Americans are having their latest battleships just slapped out of the water. Kirchheis 36, Lennenkampf 17, Reinhardt 22. Yeah, Kirchheis, you can actually keep targeting the Omaha. Wyoming went down. And you've launched torpedoes. Very cute, very cute. Gonna wait until the Kirchheis has sunk this cruiser, and then I'm gonna send my DDs in to kill these enemy DDs. Because I'm pretty sure mine can outgun them. Well, aside from the 3912, which took some flooding. Reinhardt, Omaha. Did I? Oh, what the? I detached all of them, didn't I? Division 4. Division 7. It would be nice if ships had slightly bigger hitboxes, just with regards to actually clicking on them. And like, yeah, not bigger hitboxes for the purposes of hitting them with your shells, just for clicking at them. Mr. Lennon, you can keep focusing that battleship. Omaha went down. So far my Uber ships are doing quite well. Oof. I have expected them to be just kind of not that great. Thinking their guns would be just too cumbersome to be of much use. At least when designing them, but then that was kind of changed in a patch. I forget the patch number, but made big guns, like really big guns, larger than 16, actually useful. Kind of like what Admiral Snack Bar's balance mod has been doing. Stallard went down. Now the enemy is quite far away, the enemy battleship. Accuracy, 61 kilometers. Almost 5% chance to hit. Mr. Lennon, you do not have that kind of range. Reinhardt, you do almost have that kind of range. Oh no. That was a direct hit from a 16-inch. Yeah, 20,000 damage. Right to the face. Which of course made me lose sight of the enemy. Now you can detach from each other, because 3909 is a little bit faster now than 3910. "60 kilometers. Do you not have that range?" I mean, if you all switch to AP, you do have that range. Harding. let's actually, while it's identified before it sinks, let's take a closer look at what kind of ship this is. Many bulkheads. Weight offset 46. That's not too great. Thinking if they'd gotten rid of that barbette there, they could have like moved the superstructure a little bit further back. Mark 316s. AP range 34. AT range 36. Standard. Okay. And capitalistic HE. Radar generation 1, stereoscopic 3. I mean, not really that impressive, but for the price, I guess it's not too bad. I would say kind of equal to my old battlecruisers. Just of course slower. Their armor was 15.9 main belt, 10.4 main deck. Yeah, you can choose auto Siegfried. Faster sailing 17 knots. It's the Lennonkampf, isn't it? Holding up the line. Torpedoes on. Let's bring the battlecruisers up to speed as well. So we're going in hot pursuit now. Just need one of those big shells to strike home and penetrate on that battleship. Ricochet, ricochet. Yeah, I think the Siegfried is hitting, but because the shells are coming in at such a shallow angle, because of that ridiculous missile velocity, they're just skipping off the deck instead of kind of diving through it. There we go, something hit home. That was 18-inch from Reinhardt. That was more 18-inch. We get some 19-inch as well. And even more 18-inch, yeah. I think it's pretty much done for now, because Reinhardt is striking home at 45 kilometers. Granted, with a 2,500% range bonus, that doesn't hurt. And there she floods. Alright. Can the 3909 get any more of these DDs? Harding sank. And the battleships are opening up on the DDs now. You know, might as well get rid of them. Aaron Ward went down. Crew of 3909 risking life and limb, making sure the enemy does not escape, but that's her cue to bow out. It's curtains for you. Why are you so slow? cruisers have actually done quite admirable. Mackensen, 50,000. Alright. Siegfried, 68. Reinhard, 123. We gotta dodge some torpedoes here. Then Kampf 30. Yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna end it here. $27,000 victory points for 4 battleships sunk, 4 heavy cruisers, and 6 DDs. For the loss of 1 battlecruiser. F in the comments for the Württemberg, one of the Dörflinger class, and a DD. Yeah, impressive shooting from Reinhardt. What did you hit for that much damage? Probably some cruisers, I'm guessing. Alright, that was a very successful battle. We have the old battlecruisers again against a bunch of battleships. One North Dakota, Indiana. I'm thinking that's a battle I'm gonna try and withdraw from. Yeah. Success. Gonna try and engage those ships with something a little bit better. The AI is running into mines. 2 of my DDs ran into mines, but that's okay, that's what they're supposed to do. What if trade? Greece wants to buy a cruiser? No. I got Burma. Ungoverned territory, Bangladesh, 200,000. No, not right now, because I don't have the tonnage. I'm kind of busy fighting a couple of wars here. But let's see if we can launch an invasion of the Philippines. Yes, now we can. East Philippines, 300,000 tons. Can I muster that? I guess I can. How about Cuba? 400,000. Let's do the Philippines first. It's gonna be 1 month anyway. Special machinery? What's this? Diesel auxiliary system. How about explosives? So I can get that triple base stuff. Anyway, let's. I just want to check. 1922, the Derflinger class. When they came out, or when they were launched, at least. You can see there are some. Some came out before some others because there were delays. I had to suspend construction a few times. So yeah, quite the old boat. I'm gonna say at least 25 years since they were laid down, but yeah, that's sentimentally it's kind of sad in terms of like the overall war effort. It doesn't really make a huge difference. Anyway, that's it for this episode. A couple more long-range battles. I think this is more the kind of battles we're gonna have, because I can't really get much closer to the enemy without just facing a wall of torpedoes. And at the range we're fighting at, I seem to have the advantage, so that's nice. Yeah, goodbye and take care.